We are here today with Robert MacPherson and Roger Campeau to present to you their Robert and Roger's antique and classic tractor drive. So, welcome, gentlemen, to this little segment. We would like to know a little bit more about your antique tractor drive. Where did you guys get the idea for this tractor drive?
Well, it's always something that I've wanted to do, and Roger has a good location on his farm. Um, I'll back up a little bit. A number of years ago, I was invited over to England on a tractor drive. In England, they have a tractor road run every Easter Sunday. And the year I went over, it was in Chester, England, and there was 450 tractors. And we drove through the countryside, and it left a lasting impression with me. Since then, I've been involved with one just outside of Perth, Ontario, with a friend of mine. He had one there a number of years ago. So I guess it would have been what, Roger, September we started talking about this, just kind of a last minute thing, and decided to have one in the former Lancaster Township.
Okay, that's good. No, that's okay. So when this one here was on October 18th
October 18th, yes.
this year. Okay, so where did you guys go? What's you? First of all, how many tractors did you have this year?
Well, initially we had 20 guys had kind of committed to it, but a lot of guys were still not done their harvest. Some of them were still at the beans. We ended up with 11 men and one woman.
Yep.
And we left Rogers Farm in North Lancaster. We went east on County Road 18 to the Third Line Road and headed south to Roy's Road and drove across Roy's Road, which is at the southern end of the former Lancaster Township, over to the First Line Road and drove all the way north on the First Line Road to the 7th concession and headed east on the 7th concession to the Third Line Road again, south by the Glenevis Church and back to County Road 18 and back to Rogers Farm.
Well, okay. So what were the prerequisites for this? I mean, was it sort of a any tractor can come deal, or did you have some ideas who you wanted to have?
Some of the parameters that we had was either an antique tractor or a classic tractor prior to 1970. Again, 1970, we're talking 55-year-old and older tractors. Any make and model, whether it was a John Deere or a McCormick or Massey Ferguson, an Alice Chalmers, any make and model. The farm tractor was very, very important back in the 40s and 50s with farm families. It was a very important piece of equipment going from the horse to the farm tractor. So a lot of people have a lot of interest and, I guess, pride in their farm tractors, and if they have one that's been kept in the family since that time.
So are you guys planning to? So this was obviously a success, right?
Yes.
Yeah. With the amount of people that showed up, which is great. Are you planning to do another one next year? Is this something that you're going to be doing annually?
Well, we hope so.
Yeah.
We're trying.
Yeah.
We're in discussion. It looks like next June we would like to have one. We found that late October, the weather, we were fortunate the day we had it, the weather was grand. Mother Nature looked after us, nice sunny day. But we're planning possibly next June. Again, leaving from Rogers Farm, there's lots of parking, a good area to line up the tractors and leave. We plan on leaving North Lancaster and heading north up into Old Laheel Township and travel on some of their gravel and country roads. And we're going to stop, we're planning on stopping at a halfway point and having lunch. And then return back to Rogers Farm. So probably from 10:30 in the morning till about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe 3:30 type of thing. So we haven't firmed up a date yet. If anyone is interested in participating, you can either contact myself or Roger. So we can have you on the list. And again, any make or model farm tractor up until about 1970 would be greatly appreciated.
It was a very interesting outing for myself to actually see these tractors just, pull up and take off and just go out into the road and just go out for a drive. And I think that many people from Glengarry would also appreciate that. Maybe we can invite them next year to actually sort of say, come and see these tractors sort of go off, not necessarily onto the sunset, but to actually sort of still be on the road doing what they're actually doing.
Come on out from the house and stand along the roadside when we drive by, or if we go through a little town or village, come on out and maybe wave at the tractor drivers. They'll greatly appreciate that. And I know when I was in England driving, we drove through a number of little villages and where there was little pubs, and people would come out of the pub and stand on the roadside and watch and look and wave at the tractor drivers.
That's really cool. Well, thank you very much, gentlemen, for coming in. Roger, merci beaucoup.
Okay.
Hopefully, we will see this next early next summer or late spring, and we could join you again. What follows is actually sort of a little bit some snippets of what we actually were able to take video wise. Next year, we're probably going to do a little bit more. We were actually very proud as Glengarry TV to actually show up to feature what some of these Glengarians are actually doing to showcase some of the muscle that actually went into sort of cultivating our land. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And hopefully we can have you on for this or other segments later on.
We certainly appreciate your interest. Thank you.
Yes,
All right.
thank you.